Hi friends, welcome back to Hearts Wide Open, where we tune in, listen to spirit, keep our hearts wide open. If you're new to the channel, I often have visions. I'm keeping my third eye open along with all my other chakra system. I'm open to receive from the highest, for the highest good of all, open to receive from spirit. When I say spirit, I mean my higher self, my guides, my angelics, the star family, any benevolent energies, beings that are willing. Wow. Okay. That are willing to provide. I am open to receive across all time, space, dimensions, realities, and planes. Okay, now that I've said that, I had a vision. The cards that just came out, and I did a reading on this yesterday, posted it today, I believe. Lost and release. Lost and release. How appropriate for my vision. Okay, let me tell you about my vision. I was actually sitting in the hot tub here where I'm visiting with my host and trying to decompress a little bit, not overthink, just be relaxed through my own dilemma. So if this reading's just for me, whether I share it or not, I'm probably going to share it. If you're seeing it, obviously I'm shared it. But things that are for me could also be for other people, and it could be received differently. So I'm willing to put this out here. But what I saw was shackles and chains. Okay. Shackles, I'm in my poncho because I was freezing. That's the main reason I went in the hot tub, is to warm up. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, focus. Shackles and chains. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I seeing? Where's the key? And I had the key between my teeth, right? How's the key when you're shackled and chained? When someone has shackled and chained themselves through thoughts, through actions, through doubts, through whatever is happening, how do you get the key there, right? And then I heard it's going to take some ingenuity. It's like one of those puzzles where you're messing with my grandson has this, and there's all these rings, and it's like impossible to get out of. But then if you just look at it a different way, you can find how you just undo this puzzle. And so that thought of that puzzle kind of came in. And as I was in the hot tub, I was kind of guided to cross my legs because I heard your hand. Like I started thinking, what are the hands? Well, your hands are tied, right? When you're in shackles and chains, your hands are tied. So my hands are tied. So I took my legs and sat like a pretzel, right? Crossed my legs, and then spirit, I want to do it right now. Then I just got the vision to spin around, and they were uncrossed. So it's like this puzzle. It's going to take some ingenuity, and what it really is going to take, by spinning around, I turned around. When you turn around, you have a new perspective, right? Okay, so we're a little lost here. And we need to release. We need to release ourselves from those shackles. All right, I'm going to get some help from the Animal Wisdom Tarot. It's a tarot deck, but it also has the Animal Wisdom. Just got called to do that. This fell out on my lap, sea lion. 7 of shells. I think that's the 7 of cups. Okay, let's just look here. Yes, shells are cups. Yeah, imagination, creativity, daydreams, wonder. This is like a continuation from this other reading that was lost and uncertain, I believe. Sometimes I forget these after I'm done. Release is to let go. Release yourself from the chains. And it's going to take some ingenuity. It was really hilarious. My host came out right after I heard that. It's going to take some ingenuity. And he goes, did you see what I did here to cover this light? And he holds up this part of an old fishing pole with a cup and how he could hook it on here and move it over there. And I'm like, you're like, it's like Spirit says, go out there and show her this thing where you were used ingenuity. Okay. Here we go. Enjoy your dreams. Stay true to yourself. Sea Lion awakens us too. Our wondrous imaginary world helps to manifest dreams by integrating inspiration with purpose and intention. There's different ways, different shells. It's interesting. My name is Michelle and I go by Shell. Seashell, I used to say. Seashell, one who sees. I'm guided to look up with the Seven of Cups. It's, all these cups, just like these shells, with different choices. And imagine all the different things you can choose. Imagine the different options, right? I mean, could you kick your feet, your toes, be limber, take the key and unlock it, metaphorically? Can you, there's just got to be different ways to handle things. Maybe not the traditional way. It's possibilities, daydreaming. Here's the Seven of Cups in that. So let's see what else we need to know about this. I'm going to use Echoes of the Soul. I tend to jump around sometimes, not always. Just whatever options I have here, I am blessed and grateful to have. Gosh, about 8 or 9 decks of cards. So, one more. Spirit, let's continue. What is hidden? Why is it we need to unlock? And how can we be more creative about how we are basically chaining ourselves, tying ourselves up, limiting ourselves? Something we can't see clear. I feel like this energy is really a lot of 4 of Cups where you can't see what's in front and you're kind of stuck, lost. Okay. What else do we need to know around this? It's the final door. Endings are just new entries with different names. Final door. It's the final door. Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. It's your final initiation. Come on down. Let's see who can win by getting the key into the lock first, right? Oh my God. Okay. I'm sorry, excuse me. I just have to laugh. I'm hoping this resonates for. Oh, closed curtain. Yeah, you don't know how. You don't know what's behind the curtain. Well, guess what? Toto's going to help us figure it out. The truth will be revealed. Even silence behind the curtain can perform. What have you hidden from view? What have you hidden from view? Look at this. We got a curtain and a door. What's hiding behind door number 1? I feel like this is The Price is Right. What's the prize at the end? What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, an unmarked path. Yeah. We're not lost. We just live with wonder. It's a journey. It's a journey. It's an unmarked path. We take one step at a time. We're not limited. We're not shackled. We're free. It might take some ingenuity to get to where you want to be for your next step. How you're going to get to where you want to be. What are you going to do? You're feeling trapped, stuck, chained. You're not. It's an unmarked path is all. The unknown isn't empty. It's waiting for your footprints. Your footprints. And it reminds me of the prayer, the footprints prayer. When you were never alone, you were always being carried. Because we aren't. We're not ever alone. We have our spirit team. We have loved ones. We just have to be willing to ask. Yeah, it's a bridge half built. It's half built already. You just need a little ingenuity to figure out how to bridge that gap. And this is reminding me of bridge over troubled water. You don't have to cross it all at once. Just dare to build what's missing with ingenuity, right? Okay, so How do we know? How do we be ingenuitive, I guess is the word. We use our imagination, right? We use our imagination. We know our power. We think outside the box. What else do we need to know? The release is releasing doubt and fears. This is just a lot like all my other themes of healing. I hope that my messages that I bring through are empowering and in resonance. If not, that's okay too. Don't, teach his own, to make it fit. This is how I get my messages, through divination, through my heart, through trusting, through receiving. Okay, sleeping garden. That's pretty, the purple. There's a purple tulip. It's one of my favorite flowers. Look at the light in the window. The windows offer a new perspective. You can look in, right? Just because nothing blooms doesn't mean it isn't growing. So just because you're stuck and feeling a little lost doesn't mean you're not on your way. I'm hearing you're keeping the faith, and I just saw a car, like a race car. And I don't think it's a race, it's a journey, right? It's not a race. Open cage. What held you is no longer holding. Don't wait to notice that you're free. Double image. You can't become whole by erasing what you don't want to see. Why did you shackle yourself? Who put the shackles there? People want to blame. There's no blame. We're in charge of everything, for the most part. Maybe not everything, but as difficult and challenging as this shit can be sometimes in this challenging realm that we're in, there's so much beauty and so many opportunities to fly free in every moment. You're not chained. Prison is your mind. The shackles are your mind. I'm not saying you. This is for everybody. It's a message for everybody. All right. So, all right. I'm going to go to my Beyond Lemuria deck. We want outcome and advice for once we're able to free ourselves from the chains that bind. Why is it our hands? Our hands are what we hold on to. Our hands are what we use to grab and manipulate, control things. We've lost control. We've lost control. That's what it is. We've lost control. And I'm hearing that's a good thing. Release the need for control. What else do we need to know around this, Spirit? I feel more light and joyful already for some reason. It's like, bingo, the light went on. Survival instinct. Survival instinct. How could you be creative and imaginative when you're in fight or flight? Survival. You're really not. It's an illusion. It's an illusion, just like the curtain, what's behind the curtain. It's all an illusion. All right, final outcome on this. This really jumped out at me, this pyramid. Third eye, pineal perspective. Connect with your third eye and transcend what you understand with your mind. Discover a deeper inner knowing through the interconnected web of all this is and has been. You can tune into this wisdom at will, as and when you wish to. This wisdom is ancient yet pioneering. It is the creator of the free will we choose to weave from moment to moment. Be the observant witness. Allow the transcendence of duality without judgment. Be mindful, listen, and allow your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradoxes of reality, the paradoxes of the false chains, right? Like, yeah. All right. Well, that's it. That's the message. I hope I covered something within this that helped. So use your imagination. Let go of control. Allow. This is the final door. You've got options. Use your ingenuity. It's an unmarked path, but you're going to find your way. You're blooming, right? All right. Thank you. Thank you. And I really appreciate you. Let me know in the comments any of your insights that would help others. Okay. Thanks.